have some of the most crazy paranormal moments, like being in the Lenwood Centre and bangs and crashes and all that. That was the first time I've ever directly put myself in a place in hopes of finding something and then found something. So that's one of the coolest moments for us. So we do this. We've got paranormal like curiosity and experiences, and now this is our attempt to find it and document it and share it. So
that's the thing, isn't it, though? Because it's like usually these things just randomly happen. You happen to be there at the right time. If you're going out looking for it, the chances of actually seeing something are probably quite slim.
Yeah, and also in a way we kind of play off of stereotypes, like where's the most likely place a ghost is going to be? Oh, a haunted graveyard or an abandoned building. Whereas it could just be surely just a street in the middle of the day. Why stuff couldn't be
someone's house up the street.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the places I've been recommended are just people's houses that they've had to leave because it's so much negative stuff has happened there. But that leads me on to the next point, because that's where we come into this and our reference of it. And I would say our motivation, mine anyway, is curiosity. That's what I want to know. I'm curious about it. I want to figure out and I want to document it. That's all I care about. Granted, there are things that I do, like alluring thumbnails and titles that I'm specific for the platform to get it out there so people can see it and we can share it with people. But my motivations for why we make the videos is, one, because it's fun, and two, for curiosity. And now, like, the things that I want to touch on is the difference in, obviously we do this for curiosity, and there are some people that maybe take this more for entertainment rather than let's go out and document the paranormal. Some people are like, let's make an entertainment product where we can scream and crazy things happen.
And just because like people might see us laughing on camera and joking about it, don't mean like we're not taking it serious. We're just having fun while we're out doing it. We're
doing paranormal investigation our way. We're still the same. But by nature, we're quite sarcastic and not seriously taking things people. So when we go out and we're in a graveyard, there is an element to it that like, this is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? But you see, we do make jokes and we do laugh, but that doesn't mean that we're not like, genuinely very curious about what could be going on. And also, another part of it is if we're in a graveyard, we do want to be respectful of the people that are buried there, because there's high chances that people's family members fairly recently could have been buried there. We've seen graves from 2022, 2023, and right now we're only in 2024. So as you know, recently put to rest people. So we are, as much as we laugh and joke, it's very much we're there for serious curiosity reasons. We want to document.
It's the same with like abandoned buildings and that. We don't go in there trashing stuff, making a mess or anything. We're like, well, respect, even though the places are pretty much destroyed. We're respectful. As in the sense we don't make them any worse than they already are.
We want it to be there because our whole purpose is documentation. So why would we destroy things and make it worse and contribute to it coming down? We want to document it, be able to go back and see what's going on, see what there is to this paranormal world, and if the things we've left behind are there. And I don't know if it's just part of the human condition where people used to be and now they're gone. There is something that doesn't feel right about that, and that part of that is what attracts me to going into those places and makes me wonder, like, have we, by existing here and just lived and done the whole human experience of all the emotions and all the energy and whatever happens, have we imprinted that into a space, left, and now that the noise is gone of the everyday, is there enough quiet to actually hear like things coming back out of what we've put into it? That's what I'm curious about.
I know you get stuff as well, like when someone has a house and generally it's quiet, and then they say they've started doing renovations and then suddenly activity is picked up. I wonder what that's about, like what they're disturbing that's suddenly kicked up.
Yeah,
it's weird.
To me, that strikes like two methods of thought. There's the idea that maybe it is sentient, still people existing in some capacity, or like the spirits or remaining energy of people that are deliberately acting as if to say, don't change this, don't do this, whatever. That's one school of thought. And then the other, which I do like the idea of, but I'm not sure where I sit with it, where it's like energy has been put into it, and now maybe because there's a break in life, in a way, like there's no more birthdays happening and people sitting down and watching a TV show and laughing together or crying together. Now there's a break in that because renovations are happening. It's gone quiet in a way. It's like when you get a torch and there's like the torches we've got where it's got the glow, like it can light up or anything. As soon as you turn the light off, that's when it starts to glow, because now the energy can like come back out again. So I wonder if it's a bit like that.
And some thoughts that I've had, like my own personal thoughts, like just from when I've recorded EVPs in the past, is I wonder if any of this can be anything like parallel realities that exist. Like you imagine, like we're in a house and then we're hearing crashes and bangs or something, and then we're thinking, oh my god, it's a ghost. But then there's other people in another reality and they're hearing that, which is us moving around in a building, and they're thinking, oh my god, there's a ghost.
Which that idea brings me the thought. I remember when we were on the podcast with G-Star and Monty, they mentioned that the bang and crash we heard reminded them of someone playing pool, like a ball going into the pocket and the cue hitting the ball and so on. I'm like, if that is the case, and it's like, why would it happen then? How and why? But in that space, that is something that would have happened. So could it be that at that moment, for whatever reason, the veils were thinner or something aligned perfectly and we were able to hear it? And how and why does that happen? Which makes me think, when the times of year sort of changes, maybe that is partly to do with it, because in like traditional worldview and a lot of like beliefs of ancient peoples, those times were where like different worlds aligned, like the spirit world and like the afterlife or whatever, the veils are thinner, so you can, there's an easier way to communicate. So maybe it's a bit of that going on. Maybe there is some truth to the way that people saw things in the past. It's just their way of explaining it was a bit different.
That's what's good about the paranormal. You're never going to figure it out.
No.
You'll always think you've seen or experienced something, and then that's just given you more questions.
Yeah, exactly.